Hello, welcome. I'm Khalid Yahya. This is the first video for network administration labs. This is the lab 1, which about installing Windows Server on virtual machine. You can use any virtual machine here. So in this lab, here are the steps of creating a new virtual machine, and then after you finish creating virtual machine, use it to install here Windows Server 2016. Okay, so here all about the steps of installation. This is lab 1. Okay, once we reach to this screen, that means we finished this lab. So let's start here. I will use VM VirtualBox. You can use any virtual machine for that. This is my virtual machine. Now I will start here, create a new virtual machine. Click on new. Now what we are doing, we are creating a new virtual machine. Like here, if you can see in this side, I have different virtual machines, like here Security Onion, Linux, okay, Windows Server, and so on. So here I will create a machine. This machine is virtual. So after I finish creating this machine, I will install my operating system on this machine. So first, what you want to name this virtual machine? Okay, this virtual machine for Windows Server 2016. Because I already have the name here, so I will just add, for example, my name. Okay, once you add the name here, this virtual machine will know from your name what you choose, will guess what will be the type of this of the operating system you will use. So type Microsoft Windows, version Windows 2016. Here Windows 2016 means Windows Server 2016. Okay, then just click next, and now for your machine you have to choose your requirements. What is the size of RAM you want, and what is the hard disk, the size of or the capacity you need as hard disk for this operating system. I want RAM, for example. It should be for Windows Server, and if you have 64 as we selected, the recommended one is 2 here. Is 2 giga. This is 2 gigabyte. And as you see here, virtual machine will help you to choose the recommended one. So this is recommended also from virtual machine itself. But if you have more RAM, if you have good size of RAM, I advise you to choose more, because we will do in next labs, we will do some installation for other tools, for other services. So instead of 2, I will make it 4. I have enough hard disk, okay, RAM, sorry, so I will choose 4. Then, but be careful about something here. When you choose the size of RAM, it should be less than half of your full size of RAM. Okay, so if you have, for example, 12, as I have here, I have 12 gigabyte of RAM. So you have to choose less than 6, so like 5 or 5 something for your virtual machine. So 4 giga is very good, very fine to use. Here I will go next. Now here, hard disk. What you want here? Here, do you want to create a new virtual hard disk now, or use an existing one, or no need for hard disk? Let's create a new hard disk and take size of and choose the size of this hard disk. I will click on create, and then here what I will use here as a file for my operating system. Here, as you can see, VirtualBox disk image. We will use in this example here, what we'll do, we will use an image file. Okay, I already installed an ISO image file for Windows Server, which is evaluation. Okay, this is an evaluation version. You can find it in Microsoft site and download it for free. It's for test for around 100 or 120 days, between 90, some of versions 90, some of versions 120. This is 120 days, so it's more than enough to test and get some training on it. So it's an ISO image file. Okay, this is we'll do it for our installation now. I will show you the file, but let's finish the creation here. So I will go next. Then here will ask me what you want. What do you want here? Dynamically or fixed size? So I have two options here. Just if you notice here, if you choose fixed, it will be faster to use, but it will take a long time to create. If you choose dynamic, so it will be here opposite. Okay, here the idea first, the idea, or what is more important about the speed here, is that the fixed means fixed. So if I choose 50 giga, it will be fixed. It will be fixed 50 giga, even if I didn't use it at all, or part of it only I use. So it will be fixed for this operating system, for this virtual machine. Okay. If I choose dynamically, it will be here. If you note, if you see here, although it will not shrink again automatically when it's based on the free. Here the idea it will be maximum fixed size. The maximum will be fixed. So what's mean here? You can choose less. Okay, and if you choose 10 giga, for example, so the remaining you can using for other things there. But this is fixed, so the remaining, I mean here the remaining, about the remaining means whatever I didn't use, the remaining size which didn't use. Okay, so here it will be fixed for this operating system. So let's make it dynamically. It's the best choice, so I will choose it and I will go next. Now the size, I want part of hard disk. I want to take part of this hard disk, so let's specify the size here. Also, this is recommended here 50 giga. Okay, so let's keep it. If you need more, just take more. If you need less, so let's keep it 50. 50 is enough. Okay, even with the installing Active Directory and the other services here, this will be enough for this virtual machine. Let's go create. Now, as you can see, this is your new virtual machine. Now I want to start here, do the installation for this operating or for this virtual machine. Just go to settings. What I will do here, I will choose, okay, first it's fine, just click yes. I will choose here, I already, while creating, I already used the size, sorry, I already used the hard disk and the RAM. So let's go direct with the storage. In storage, I will choose what? I will choose the image file, the ISO image file, the operating system. Okay, the operating system to start doing the installation setup, the installation steps. Click on empty and then click here on this icon. Then go to choose a disk file. I already, this is the last ISO file I downloaded. So you have downloaded from Microsoft. You will find here, you can find it easily. This file is 6.49 gigabyte. So it will take time to download. So, but this is, you have to do it before we start, of course, those steps. So I will choose it now. Now it's there. Make sure that no messages here. If no messages as I have here, so that means you don't have any problem. If you find any message, you have to solve the problem. We'll show you that. For example, RAM is not enough. You have, or RAM is more than more than half of your RAM, like this. So now everything fine. I will click OK, and let's go with installation. Just start here. Click on start, and now you will start doing installation. Okay, so let's go ahead here with the steps. Okay, this is the first step. Your language to install, time, format, keyboard input method. Just keep it all English, United States, and then let's go next. Here, be careful, we have two options. We will install or repair your computer. This is repair your computer. If you already have in this virtual machine, you already have Windows Server, but you have some problems, you have some errors. So if you want to solve this problem, you want to do some like maintenance or repair, so just use this one. This one will be faster because we'll search for the missed files, what you need for finish the installation and solve your problems. But because in this virtual machine I don't have any ISO file or any operating system, so I will use here install. So install now, and just keep here waiting for doing setup. Okay, so next here, this step. Okay, what you have here, we have standard and data center. Yeah, from the name, if you want to get more information here, The standard, you have the basic. Okay, you have all basic what you need, basic options here. So but you will have all the needed features here. But data centers mostly use for more here features, okay, advanced features. This is the standard and data center. If you have a company, it's better to use data center. And here we have other than even standard and data center, you have desktop experience and normal here. And for example, standard, you have standard and we have standard desktop experience. Here we have data center and data center desktop experience. So the difference here between the normal one and desktop experience, the normal one you will use something similar to command here, C and D command line, but it's called here Windows PowerShell. It's like a black screen or blue screen, and all what you will do, just add some comments. If you want to install Active Directory, install some services, only comments, that's it. But what you will use, which is easier here, we need desktop experience. I will choose the last one here, data center, okay, to have all features, okay, and desktop experience to have GUI, graphical user interface. So means not only commands, you can use both. You can use mouse normal, like normal here, which is easier, okay, and also if you want to switch to PowerShell, it will be there also. So this is the one which I will use it. Now just go next. Here the license term. Of course you have to read for first time the license here, the agreement between you and the company, especially when you buy something, okay, when you buy any software, you have to be careful, or any agreement, you have to read it carefully for your first time. Okay, so it's about the agreement between you and the company to use their product. So I will accept, okay, and you have to accept the license term to be able to continue. So next here, which type of installation do you want? We have upgrade and we have custom. What is the difference here? So upgrade, if you already have some versions and you want just to upgrade, but you have to know, you have to be careful, and some of versions you can upgrade, some other versions you cannot upgrade. So you have to know very well that if you have, for example, Windows Server 12 and you want to upgrade it, you have to be careful about the version, which one you can upgrade and which other versions you have to install it again. So upgrade means you already have a version and you want to upgrade, you want something different, another operating system to just upgrade. So here you will keep the files, you will keep applications, you will keep the settings, you will keep everything, but you will change the operating system to something better here. Like for example, Windows 7, you can upgrade to Windows 10, but not all versions. Like if you have Windows 7 here basic, you cannot upgrade to Windows 10 enterprise, for example. So the same idea. Okay. Now here I haven't any operating system in this virtual machine, so I will use custom. So custom for the empty virtual machine, you can use custom. In this step here, we'll ask you where do you want to install Windows. If you have more than partition, you will find all partitions here, so you can choose one and go next. If you want to create more partitions here, so you can do that. You can divide your hard disk into more than one partition here, so you can use new here. But because I only have 50 giga, so no need to make more partitions, so I will keep it like this and we'll go next. Now just wait for installing. So here we'll wait to next step. Now the installation almost finished, but we will just create a username and password as an admin password, admin login, and you have to choose a strong password for the login information. Okay, now start choose your password. As I advised you to choose a strong password, because this is the admin password. So username will be administrator. Just add here a strong password. Okay, so it should be matched. Click finish and wait here for finalizing your settings. Almost finished here. Now it's ready, just you need to log in. Here, Alt Control Delete, use it from here in virtual machine. Go to keyboard and then Alt Control Delete. Then just put your password, which you just created before a few seconds, and wait to log in. Now here finishing all installation steps, and this is Windows Server 2016. Next labs we will start here with Server Manager. Thank you.